Congratulations, on behalf of the IPA.
Hey, is Freddie Gisevich in the house?
And we're
going to
back.
add a little bit of a different flair to the Golden Tones. We're going to add a violin player or a fiddle player, because we're not classical, but we're very classy.
Really? Since when?
Well, since Freddie came up here, we're classy. Before that, So we're going to add a violin player here real quick.
Okay, raffle's over, and we're back live here at the VFW, and we got a guest coming on board, joining us. If anybody out there is watching right now, spread the word to your friends. Gonna have a little fiddle music going on here with the Golden Tones from McAdoo, Pennsylvania. And we are at the VFW in Dupont, PA.
We're related now.
We got Fiddlin' Freddie.
Okay, featuring Freddie Gisevich on the on the fiddle. I'm sorry. On the small cello, the very small cello. He left it out in the rain and put it in the dryer, and he has a fiddle.
Small cello.
It's called the Fiddler's Polka.
I have no idea. Wait. What's the first note?
Oh.
Sounds good to me. Yep.
fiddlers.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, little Gula School.
And a quick shout out to Christine Holchuk.
We're going to do one more with Freddie up here. We're going to do one called Hosadina, the Hosadina.
Also want to say a hi to Kayla Marie and Brian Nebatrick. Hope you and your families had a great Thanksgiving also. John Britko out there in Connecticut. And John Mikos out there in Ohio watching us here from the VFW in Dupont, Pennsylvania. John Britko, I hope you and your family had a really nice Thanksgiving. And Johnny Mikos, you and the family, also a happy Thanksgiving. And Brian Earl, to you and your family, Brian, and of course your new baby. May you have had a nice, happy Thanksgiving, and the first one for the baby. And Marcia Kittress out there in the Michigan area, to you and all your family, also happy Thanksgiving.
gelida scossa di amare solo io. Pomine gelida scossa di amare solo io. How about a hand for the Golden Tones? 50 years they've been together. Started by Richie, right? Richie started it all. He's to blame. What a great bunch of guys. I'm so thankful that in the last couple of years I had a chance to sit in with these guys. And it's been a great honor. And these guys deserve a wonderful round of applause. Come on, let's give it up for the Golden Tones. 50 years, that's quite an accomplishment. And Richie said they're just taking a break. How about a big round of applause for Freddie Gasevich on the fiddle? Taylor and Freddie, what a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Freddie. How you guys doing? Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Paul.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good to see you guys.
Good seeing you too, Paul.
Down in our neck of the woods.
Yes.
How'd you get snubbed there?
All right, it's request time. We got a request for this one. This is from our long over CD, which we do have cassettes available. They're absolutely free. If you still own a cassette player, our long overdue cassette is available. Here's one by special request called Jealous Heart. Jealous Heart.
I thought this was from a CD.
Did we do this on our CD? Long overdue. We just did it.
Hey, I also want to say a big hello and a shout out to RJ Bogdan, who's watching with us out there in the Western PA, down near Pittsburgh area. RJ, to you and the family.
Here we go, Jealous Heart.
Hope you had a very nice Thanksgiving. And Chris Hedrich out there. Chris, was great seeing you with the Dynabrass 2 weeks ago in New Jersey.
Jealous heart, softly. Can't you see the damage you have done? You have driven her away forever. Oh, jealous heart, now I'm the lonely one. I was part of everything she planned for, and I know she loved me at the start. And now she hates the sight of all I stand for. All because of you, oh jealous heart. Jealous heart, stop me. Can't you see the damage you have done? You have driven her away forever. Oh, jealous heart, now I'm the lonely one. Now that she's gone and found another. And I know she loved me at the start. In all the years, her memory will haunt me. All because of you, oh jealous heart. Jealous Heart from our long overdue recording. Like I said, we do have free cassettes if you still have that mode of entertainment left.
So yeah, Chris Hedrich, it was great seeing you and your family there. Back when the Dynabricks played over in Clark, New Jersey.
Don't believe him.
So I wanted to just give you a quick shout out also to you and the family, and a little belated happy Thanksgiving wishes. And Ted Lang, watching all the way from the Wisconsin area. Ted Lang and Molly Busta Lang. Ted, I hope you and Molly had a very nice happy Thanksgiving, you and the families. Nice seeing you.
Okay, we got a request to do a waltz. We're going to do a waltz and then get to a chadadash because we're being harassed.
And I was glad to see that it was a good turnout at the Slovenian festival there in Cleveland.
Here's an Eddie Blazonczyk waltz.
Donna Duncan.
He wrote some of the very nicest waltzes. Here's one called As Life Rolls On. As Life Rolls On waltz.
Out at the thing in Cleveland with the Slovenian festival weekend, and I hope you had a great time. To you and your family. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Watching videos of this next guy, Chris Ebel, performing with Polka Family over the Thanksgiving weekend there. I believe it was out in Chicago. Chris Ebel, to you and the family. Happy belated Thanksgiving wishes to you, and keep your chin up. I feel your pain. Been down that dark road too, so I know how that can be. But I say prayers to you also, my friend. And Valerie, watching from Missouri. Oh, that's awesome. Valerie Naito. All right. Well, I'm glad you had a chance to spend time with the family and had a great holiday as well.
the great USA, the home of the brave and the free, a place where together, united we stand, a place where there's people like you and me. As life goes on and on, we've got to love one another. Oh, I'm getting through, get it on, 'cause we're all sisters and brothers. See my we've all got to stick together, and things in this world will get better forever someday. This great land and for what it stands, stars and stripes, red, white and blue, its cities and towns and its vast countryside. We made this great land for me and you. As life flows on and on, we've got to love one another. Oh, I'm getting through, get home, 'cause we're all sisters and brothers. Sing my arms and share. We've all got to stick together, and things in this world will get better forever someday. As life rolls on, waltz, especially for Sash. Thank you, thank you. We're going to do one more before we take a little bit of a breather. We got a request to do a chata dash.
Say hi again to Nick Nido, joining us here at the VFW in Dupont, PA.
We're going to do Yaparovik and Underneath My Little Window.
And Linda Gaylor, good to see you back watching. Had a little intermission there with the raffle drawings that they do. On this set, Freddie Gozevich, Fiddlin' Freddie, did 3 songs here with the Golden Tones. If you weren't on...
Yaparovik Skabusham and Kotem Nashim. All the Hungarians and Slovaks in the audience tonight.
If any of you did not catch Freddie performing live with the band, go back and watch the video when it hits the archives. Did some great renditions.
Studeneczki podlewo nazad. Prezydencja Świeneczku, mam to studeneczku, a te nasze studeneczki podlewo nazad. Potem się opienieczką zmieni rożywia. Powiedz mi, moja miła, nie to śmierci śmierć. A na świecie nic nie leży, a na świecie nic nie leży. Mnie moja serce boli, płakała piśnie. A na świecie nic nie leży, a na świecie nic nie leży. Mnie moje serce boli, płakała piśnie. Don't forget, we'll be here till 6 o'clock. We're going to take a little bit of a breather and we'll be right back. But stick around, there's a lot more fun and merriment to go.
Hey, I just want to say hi to two more people as the Golden Tones are taking their breather here. Yashu Gura up there in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Yashu, hope you and Diane and the rest of your family had a wonderful weekend. I know you had your Canadian Thanksgiving last month. So belated Canadian Thanksgiving wishes to you and the family, and congratulations on the new grandchild. So God's blessings to the entire family, you and the Zavitsas, your family and the Zavitsas, and Barb Beck in Binghamton, New York. Barb, happy you're joining us. You can go back if you catch the replay of this particular set. Freddie Guzevich was on fiddle, did 3 tunes, so go back and certainly give a listen and a look-see. And Jean Marie and Hank Morris out there in Little Ferry, New Jersey. Thank you for jumping in and joining us. The band, the Golden Tones from McAdoo, are taking a breather. And this is their final performance after 50 years of playing. Those of you that have been watching this, those of you who have been watching the videos that Jerry and I are doing today, this is the band's, I guess, swan song you can call it, 50 years in the industry. So you can go back and also watch some of the performances by way of Facebook instead of live. Just go back and watch them again. And say hi to Rich Rudolph up there in Unadilla, New York, my neck of the woods. And Rich, glad to see you're on. And yeah, this is their last job, Rich. So go back and you can watch Fiddlin' Freddie doing a couple of songs with them in this particular set. It was very nice. So Jerry will be on live with the next set, and the bands that normally play here at the VFW only play 2 to 5, but today, being it's their last job, they're playing 2 to 6. So there will be an extra hour of music. So stick around with us. I'm glad we came out. Take care. See you on the Polka Road in a little bit.